Hi there, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. I'm just putting up a little video. I've done a few unboxing videos lately and they've been really popular. So what I fancy doing today is to just have a quick look at the Faulkner Tarot deck that I use all the time. Okay, this is the black and white Faulkner Tarot deck. This is a deck I use all the time. Now, as you can see, these cards have been rather well loved and well used. I use these cards all the time, kind of 24/7 really. They're by my side. So what I decided to do is to just get myself a second deck of these. Because I was just very nervous about if anything happened to those cards, what would I do? But also I'm very aware that they're getting quite old and worn, and at some stage I will need to get a new deck and use a new deck. So I do have a new deck here, which I've just taken out of the box. This is the box. These cards were designed by Rhiannon Faulkner, and they're kind of like a modern take on the tarot, really. All photographic images, very modern, very simple, very clean, but this deck is very, very accurate. I found it extremely accurate. So they're lovely cards to use. Really, really beautiful energy. And Rhiannon, when she put them together, she wanted them to be like a kind of form of counselling, really, so for people to be able to sort of really go within and see what was going on for them. Okay, so that's the box that they've come out of. It's just come in a very simple box. They don't come with like a traditional little blue book or a little white book that go with traditional tarot cards that do the meanings. There used to be a workbook that went with these, but they, I believe, are out of print now. So very difficult to come by. If you can come by one, brilliant, because they are quite rare to get hold of now. You can, however, watch Rhiannon's YouTube videos of the cards and stuff, so I'll put a link to that underneath this. And I also believe that she still has DVDs and CDs of how to work with the cards, so there is still publications out there that can help you to work with them. I'm going to hopefully put up a few little tutorials on them as well over the next couple of months, so that might help people that are trying to work with these cards too. But just for now, this is just a little unboxing really, to just give a little overview of what these lovely beautiful cards are like. So I think, let me have a little look and see, kind of more or less in the right order, possibly not completely in the right order, but anyway, I'll work with what I've got for now. Okay, so start off with the Major Arcana. Now these are lovely. It's a lovely, really, really lovely deck. The cards are kind of, I would say, kind of normal size for playing card type of cards, so they're possibly a little bit smaller than your average tarot deck. I don't know, probably around, I don't know, around about the same. I've got a few bigger decks at the moment, so that may just be me that's kind of seeing them as a little bit smaller. But they're nice. They're a nice size, easy to shuffle, quite matte, so they're not too slippery. These are the Major Arcana anyway. So as you can see, black and white photographic images, very simple, very easy. You know, when you learn this deck, they're taught with some keywords and stuff like that, and then you kind of pull out the imagery from the deck. This is a really beautiful deck. Still love it. Been using it for ages and ages and ages. Still absolutely love it. It's very, very, I don't know, it's really strange because I first saw it being used on on TV, on Psychic Today. Actually, I saw it. That was the first time I saw it used, and I was just really, really drawn to it. Had to kind of think about getting one for myself, and got one. Loved it. Haven't really looked back since. That was before I started really working professionally with the cards, so it's kind of been on a real journey with me. So that's the Major Arcana. The cups decks, the cups are not quite in the right order, so that might be my fault. So there are the cups. People, the cards, you know, what you call the court cards, and these are all members of Rhiannon's friends and family that post for these cards. That is all explained much better by her or by her registered teachers. So I won't go into all of that stuff here. That's not what I'm here to do. It's just really to show you how beautiful these lovely cards are. Very, very, I can't describe to you how they talked to me. And I've worked with lots of different decks before these, and I kind of just really loved them. Just from the minute I saw them, I've just found that they spoke a different language to me, and they really kind of helped me to cut through. I think in the first instance, when I was really starting to learn and really starting to be able to use them properly, the simplicity of them really helped me. I think I got, with other decks, there was so much symbolism in them that I was really trying to take it all in. It was overwhelming. These did not overwhelm me, and I found them just lovely to break into. So these are the wands, or your work cards, or your action cards. Lovely, lovely, lovely cards. Okay, so that's your wands. And then, of course, we have the pages of swords, and the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Swords, and the lovely, lovely, lovely swords cards. So many people don't like the swords cards, and especially in this deck, they are showing challenges, really. But also, I really like swords cards. They do cut through a lot of old rubbish. So it's kind of like the truth, you know, it's not always easy, and it's not always what you want to hear, but it does help you and make you aware of how to progress, what to work on. So these are the last little suit of cards, which are your pentacles, and here they are. Just lovely, lovely cards. Pentacles, all about your coins and your money and your abundance. So that is the Faulkner Tarot deck, and I'm aware that I've just kind of whipped through them really quickly. This isn't meant to be a tutorial as such. It's just meant to be a little overview of the cards that I use on a daily basis, just in case anybody was interested in that. The cards are the Faulkner Tarot deck. I believe they're still available through Rhiannon Faulkner's website, and I certainly know that they're available through Amazon, and I certainly know that I've seen them on eBay. So they're definitely out there if you want to get them. I will try and put a link up actually in the description to this, if I can, to Amazon or somewhere like that, if you wanted to get them. But yeah, the books are not in print as far as I'm aware. Last I heard they weren't. If you do get an opportunity to get the workbook, I'd grab that opportunity if I were you, because there are few and far between. If not, there is a DVD, there is a CD, and there is also a whole load of tutorials I'm sorry, that Rhiannon did on YouTube that show you in great detail how to work with these wonderful, wonderful cards. So I won't shuffle those ones up because I'm a bit weird about that sort of thing. because I'm not going to use them for a little while. But as you can see, they're very easy. These are my ones that I use all the time. They're very easy to manipulate, easy to shuffle. You know, these are my kind of by my side the whole time. So I will leave that for now. What I'll try to do is to just do some little tutorials of my own, okay, on them. And now bear in mind there are lots of different people that work with lots of different decks. This is not going to be, when I do my little tutorials, the be all and end all about how to work with the Faulkner Tarot. Have a look at Rhiannon's YouTube channel for that. She made the cards, so she knows her intention behind them. When I do my tutorials, it'll just be how they work for me, and my guide. So that may be a little different to her, but all of this stuff is learning. You know, there's no right or wrong way to work with tarot. You work with it how you want to work with it. Okay, so thank you very much for watching.